Hello, 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 hello. This is Mke Nyumbani. Yes. Thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, please do so. We are at 17,400. Thank you so much for joining Mke YouTube family. Asanteni sana. Now, today I'm going to talk about long distance relationships. Now, I get a lot of women coming to my DM asking about relationships. I get a lot of them. And I want to address this issue of long distance relationships with women in diaspora and men in diaspora. Wairimo, does long distance relationship work? No, I don't believe it works. And if yours has worked, kneel down wherever you are. Yeah? Inua mikono yako juu, ushukuru Bwana. Because it don't work. Most of these relationships are fake. Okay? Now, there's a lady who came to my DM, and I have her permission to talk about this. Because she was asking me to Anika, a man that conned her, love conned her. In other words, this woman met this guy on Facebook, because most of these women and men are meeting these women on social media. They slide in your DM, and the next minute, mmeanza kuongea. And you know what? I get those messages too. And I'm a married woman. I'm not afraid and I'm not ashamed to say that I'm married. I am married and I'm happy. I am very much happy. So I'm not ashamed to tell people that I'm married. I'm Kimani's wife. But I will still get men coming in my DM for love affairs. And I tell them point blank, I am not interested. Pole sana. Now, we have women who fall for these men. Single women, single mothers, single fathers who fall for these men. Now, and even single guys. And they fall for women. Yeah, they fall for women. Now, I have a lady who came in my DM, very angry, very upset, and feeling very bad about herself because in 2021, a Jama got in her inbox. They started talking, they started chatting, and it went deep and deep and deep and deep, and they found themselves in a very serious love affair. Now, eventually, this guy now started opening up vile maisha imemkalia ngumu, because they don't start right away. They develop that relationship. Once it becomes very tight, now they start bringing in the issue of I need help. COVID came, biashara yangu ikaanguka, and hata sahi rent sijui nitalipa namna gani. So the lady, out of compassion, anasukumwa, anaanza kutuma pesa. Anaanza kutuma pesa. Na sio pesa kidogo, ni pesa mingi. So the lady starts sending money, pumping money on this man, and every time anatuma pesa for his upkeep. Now, the ladies that really even freak me a lot are these women in Gulf, because, wow, these women are women, some of them are mothers who left their children back home to go and look for better pastures or a better life for their kids, to educate their kids and feed them. But they fall prey of these men who come in and they love them and they just shower them with all the nice things that they want to hear. Because we women, we want to be loved. We want to be needed. We want to feel needed. We want that compliments, those validations. Those ones make us feel good as women. We want the security of feeling that you have a man who loves you and takes care of you and protects you. And we have people who are doing that on social media, long distance. How can a man assure you security na ako Kenya na we uko maju? How? I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna protect you from what? Yani niliona conversations that this girl and this girl that came to me asking me to help her, Anika, the man that conned her. Kwa sababu anasema niliona their exchange, their love exchange, anamwambia I'll protect you, I will love you, you're just the only one for me and all that stuff. But apparently this guy happened to be a married man. He happened to be a married man. And how did she know that the guy is married? It is because the wife got into her DM inbox. Akamwambia maze, the guy you've been talking to is my husband. Hey, how long ago did you know that I was having a relationship or an affair with your men? Well, nilijua kitambo, but since ulikuwa unatuma pesa, nikasema tu acha tukupewe pesa because maisha imetukalia ngumu, lakini at this point sisi sasa maisha yetu iko sawa. Na ile shamba nilinunua Kamulu, aliniambia kuna shamba ilikuwa inauzwa Kamulu. Hiyo achana nayo because hata title ilitoka na jina yake. So basically that's our shamba. I'm very sorry. You're just gonna have to end this relationship. I felt guilty that we've been using you, but hey, it is what it is. Maisha ni ngumu na lazima watu watafute namna ya kukula. And so now the woman has been left there feeling so bad about herself because from 2021, the whole of 2021, the whole of 2022, she has been supporting this man financially. She has been sending him investment money where they can buy land ati wajenge, waishi maisha mzuri. This guy is gonna jenga a nice house for them. When she goes back to Kenya, they'll get married and all that stuff. Pole sana. It ended up being a con. And the wife was playing along. It is so sad because we have a lot of women. Even right now, I'm gonna get a backlash from women who are in long distance relationships. Let me ask you a question, we mwanamke. Which man do you think will sit there and wait for Mke Nyumbani to come? Na kuna slay queens twingine tunatembea hivi. There are women all over. Si kusema ati Kenya hakuna wanawake. By the way, kuna wanawake. Kuna wanawake Kenya. Do you think a man in his right mind will sit there, has a bay or a honey in Qatar or Gulf or in the US or in the UK, has this bay, anakungoja wewe uende nyumbani ukaolewe, na huku nje kuna maslay queen? No, I don't know what kind of man that is. That one has to have labda kuwe ni Saint John ama Saint Matthew, but it's impossible. It's not possible. Oh well, but we are saved. Saved what? Salvation has become a joke to a lot of people. There's a lot of things that are happening in church that should not be happening. People are cheating on each other. There's divorce in the church. There's corruption in the church. There's a lot of things that are happening. Na niliwaambia wanaume hawaokokangi huko kwa handshake. Hawaokokangi kwa handshake. Sasa, wewe unakaa hapa unasema you're righteous and you're sending the man money. My friend, who said that you have to send him money in the first place? How was he surviving when you are not there? If you are in a relationship where you're sending money to that man in Kenya, you're getting cheated and you're getting conned. Now, we have men. Let's come to men. Let's put the women aside. Let's come to men who now have affairs with women in Kenya. And maybe you start sending handouts to these women. And then these men decide, you know what, let me go and hang out with my kachik, my side chick in Kenya. So, huyu mwanaume ako na familia. Ako na familia hapa majuu, ako na baby, ako na watoto. And then he tells his wife, you know what, tulinunua shamba huko Kamulu, twende, wacha niende niangalie vile tutaanza kujenga. So he goes. Akienda huko, anapatana na ule slay queen wake nyumbani. So anaenda, they hang out, maybe they stay together, and then the next minute, slay queen amepata mimba. Mwanaume amerudi majuu, ameacha slay queen, amemblock. You get blocked and you're left pregnant. And by the way, when he came to Kenya, you're there saying, you know, I have my man. He came from the USA, from Canada, from Europe. My man is here. My man is here. And you're feeling so nice about that, but that's not your man. Because, he has a family back home. He has a family back home in the US, my friend. So, you women that are in Kenya, single mothers, single ladies who are in Kenya, and you see this man coming from Maju, ati ni bei wako amekuja kutoka Maju, my friend, do your due diligence. Make sure that you're not dating a married man, because many of them are married. Many of them are going there, impregnating women, and then coming back, and they are dumping them, and then they block them. So many women. I know this video, there's gonna be women who will say, you know what, I went through the same. I went through that. And it's happening. So, his long distance relationships, me, I tell people, unless that man, you have a way of meeting each other, hanging out, unajua watu wao, you're familiar with his people, you know him, I don't commit. Usianguke sana. Ukianguka, wanasemanga ubakishe kuanguka. Because we women, we fall and fall hard. We fall and fall hard. Toa hata miraba. Yani unaanguka pa. You fall for a man. Na ni mwanaume wa wenyewe, my friend. And then you end up getting blocked and conned. Wewe umetuma pesa, shamba inunuliwe Kamulu, inunuliwe sijui wapi, and then you're coming to Erimo Kimani aanike mwanaume. Kwa nini mwanike? Why? I'm not gonna do that. You just have to be very careful. You have to be very careful, because long distance relationship doesn't work. If there is no way for both of you to keep meeting each other, hanging out with each other, kama uko majuu and you're going home, you have to go to Kenya like 3-4 times, jua watu wao, jua neighbors wao, jua kila mtu wao. If you don't have that information, achana na huyo mtu. Huyo ni mtu wa wenyewe, my friend. Huyo ni mtu wa wenyewe. Utalia na macho moja, my friend. Women have been heartbroken, men have been heartbroken, and it's just crazy. Well, I don't know much about men having girlfriends in Kenya, and actually, maybe 1 or 2. But then, even if you're a man and have a woman in Kenya, or rather a girlfriend in Kenya, the life that we are living with all this heat and dry spells, I don't think I can trust that woman. I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. You go and engage her and marry her immediately. Don't wait for too long. Usimwache Kenya for too long. Enda umchukue, umlete. Umlete hapa mbio mbio. Kwa sababu tena huko kuna wanaume. There are men that maybe some other men they are out there. But you know what? This is what I'm saying. Long distance relationship doesn't work. And if you're sending money to a man, thinking that is your man, think twice. I am coming I'm coming here to tell you, achana na hiyo maneno. Achana na hiyo maneno. Because you're sending money to somebody's husband. You are. Wewe na wewe unatembea na mwanaume ametoka diaspora kwa sababu ametoka majuu and is driving. That is somebody else's husband. Do your due diligence and make sure that that is not somebody's man. Alright? If you have any questions, you can put them down on the comments. Let's talk about this. If you differ with this video, if you think you're in a long distance relationship that is working, it may be working for you. Hey, if it's working for you, sawa sawa. Lakini mimi vile nimesikia na vile nimeona, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Long distance relationship is a no.